Hey, what's going on, you guys? Nate from Watch Big Nate TV. How you feeling? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. All right, let's get right into it. First and foremost, all you beautiful women out there posting pictures with your glasses and your sunshades. I see y'all doing it big. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. And if you don't know, now you know. I love coffee. Anyway, let's get right into this. So the question becomes, do men like women and do women like men? Because I am on my cell phone, we're going to see how this works because I'm not in the studio per se. And this ought to be good. I'm not in the I can do that. I'm not in the studio per se, but I am going to work it remotely because I'm trying to test it out. So let's just jump right into this because I know y'all out there posting them pictures, and I really appreciate that for the simple fact that what I'm starting to see is a lot of the 40 plus crowd really getting to this hype train about toxic relationships and what men should do and what women should do versus how we did it when we were in our teens, 20s, and 30s. Now it is whatever this social media thing where having a dysfunctional relationship is the new norm, and that's not really true. So the question does not challenge their sexuality. I'm not saying, if you don't like the opposite sex, that you're going into an alternative lifestyle. No, the question is, do we generally like each other? Because the devil has really done an excellent job at dividing us. He's done an excellent job at making sure the never-ending battle of the sexes is never won, because someone's going to always one-up someone. I hear you, honey. Someone is going to one-up someone, and they have to be right. They have to be, everybody feels as if they have to make this certain point. So I asked this because I felt myself in that trap once before. I felt myself in that trap where, when I would meet people, I didn't get the reaction. And then it became, I'm not really feeling women. And then I remember I'd stop short. I didn't say it, but I thought it. I did not like the sisters. I just didn't. And and I had to really check myself because I'm like, Nate, it's not all of them, it's where you're meeting them. It's not all of them that are like that. Then the real part that came in was check yourself. Are you really that approachable? Are you really the husband material that you say you are? And so what happens is you get people out here like some of these relationship gurus, and it's on both sides of the spectrum. And what they do, they play both sides. No one is talking about unity anymore. No one. No one is saying, you know what? When I do the good morning text, and if you've been with me for more than 2 or 3 years, with the women, I always say good morning, beautiful, no matter who it is, because you never know what that person may be going through. You just don't. You really don't. And so it's I remember before my dad died, he said in the 60s, Black people could walk down the street and they would see each other and be like, hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? And when I was coming out of high school in my 20s, I was 18, but in my 20s, I could just how you doing, Miss Lady? My name is Nate, blah, blah, blah. And it is what it is. Now, It's like, I got a boyfriend. Who you talking to? How dare you speak to me like that? And that's not a good thing. And I found myself having these like toxic relationships and toxic conversations with these women, and then it rubbed off on my kids. And I saw how my kids would interact with their peers. I would see how they would interact with their little girlfriends. And I had to stop because I had to check me. And the real question becomes, do we like each other? I'll say the majority of us do like each other. I will say men do like women. I will say that women do like men. But I do feel that the ones that really want to interact with someone are disappointed in the actions of some other people. And then what makes it even worse, you fuel the fire, then you get into the church. Oh, the man, he needs to do this, and then the man, he needs to do that. And as a woman, you submit, and then you follow, and you do this, and you do that. And it's total bullshit. Because in the Bible, God made Eve to be a helper to Adam. All that Kevin Samuels rhetoric, all that Steven Jackson and Dr. Farrah Gray. Okay, that's cool. If that's what you subscribe to, that's cool. But I want you to really go think and listen to some of these gurus. None of them preach unity. Even the ones y'all follow that have alternative lifestyles, they do not preach unity. They do not preach self-assessment. You can drop a comment in there. You can drop your comments. Please drop your comments. Tag people in the conversation. I'll run the replay back a little bit later on. But I think that there are a lot of people that are disappointed in people. Dating is a ruthless sport. It is ruthless. Ruthless. It is ruthless. Dating is at a point where it is treacherous. Even if you go on the first date, I'm at a point now where I'm like, well, damn, am I going to come back? Or we have to like censor our word. And some of y'all women, I feel bad for you. You get these pictures, you get these stalkers, you get people, you get these weirdos that get into your inbox. But we're about to kill that right now. Here's the real question. Where are you meeting them at? I'll wait. Where are we meeting them at? Because there's nowhere in the world that you're telling me that you want this good man, you want this good woman, but we fucking around in Sodom and Gomorrah where God ain't even remotely dwelling. And it is unfortunate that I have to put up toxic ass posts to get certain reactions, and that's fine. I look at, when I tell you it is so subtle how the devil divides us, because I look at some of my female Facebook friends and social media friends, and it's like, sis this, sis that. Oh, sis, let's boss up, let's do this, let's do that. And you alienate a whole different population. Well, my demographic is always women. It's always women. Here's something that's interesting. For y'all to go to these relationship women empowerment conferences, most of the time y'all come out more damaged than you are when you go in. Because they don't give you a solution. Motivation is based on fear. It hypes you up. Oh, sis, build it up, boss up. You don't need him. You can do it on your own. You a single mother. You holding it down. Single motherhood most likely was a choice for a lot of people. And if it don't apply to you, my friend, it don't apply to you. But a hit dog always hollers. When I talk to these men, somebody said, do men keep men accountable when it comes to the women? And the answer is no, we don't. That is in our nature. I can know somebody cheating. That is not for me. Oh, she a good girl. Now I might be like, don't play with somebody's feelings. But if he's cheating, he already knows. If you in my circle, I don't need to know. And this is where we need to really collectively, as individuals, really look in and say, what am I doing wrong? Where am I meeting these people? How did I really treat people in the past? Because this is going to be kind of weird. The last person that I dealt with just left. And I could come up with 10 million reasons why she did what she did. But here's something that I had to admit to myself. Did you make the sister feel comfortable? Did you put yourself in a position where she would be like, this is my man? The question today was, would you marry yourself? Someone said no. It did not shock me. The other question is, are you willing to share your space? Because when you become single or you haven't been dealing with someone for a long time, you actually become selfish with your time and your space. Do we like each other? The answer is yes for the majority of us. We're just disappointed. The main problem is we have way too many outlets to meet people, especially in the dating realm. We have way too many places to meet people. We have way too many access to getting a date or dealing with someone. So if you don't fit into my little box in my world, don't worry about it. I got 5 others that are sitting in my text messages and they got 10 in the DM. I'm good. So you either get down or you lay down. And that is a hard pill to swallow because dating is a ruthless sport. And for the 40 and up crew, I'm going to tell you, we're getting older. And this is where we have to put ourselves in a position to show the young, that 40 and under, that under 40 people, that toxic relationships really aren't that fun. Thinking they're cheating on you ain't that fun. It's not. And for the sisters out there, for y'all that are not really in the inner circle and know how I do certain business, you are really needed more than what you think. You are needed more than what you think. Because here's the hard reality of this situation. Nowadays, it used to be a time that we could work with the underdog. We could work with someone that had some potential. And those days aren't gone, but you need to be very mindful. You need to be very mindful of who you're dealing with. When that spirit says no, Listen to the spirit. Your heart is stupid. Your heart is stupid. That is why y'all stay into these situationships, having babies with these Negroes. They're irresponsibly ejaculating you, and then he gonna bounce. And then you knew he was some trash. You knew it. You knew it. And here's the funny thing. Let me tell you something interesting about men. The men stay in toxic relationships too, but they'll never talk about it. You will never hear us say, bro, she this, and if she do this, this. Men don't talk about because we internalize. And it is unfortunate. Everybody's not going to be relationship driven. I'm planning my 50th and 51st birthday this year. And trust me, my internet besties, I want everybody to come out because it's like, there's a lot. I remember, this is going to really like tell my age. In Ghostbusters, the first one, I think, was it when they were fighting Vigo? And one of the things they said was there was so much hate and anger in the world, but then when people started showing love, the ghosts went away. And that's where I'm at now. Y'all sisters are very important to men, not the male child, but men. Because I can make phone calls and say, I'm stuck. And guess what? Y'all gonna talk to me. I always say having a good woman is the equivalent of printing a mint. And the mistakes, it's all good. Today is your New Year's Eve, because tomorrow we live to fight another day, because we're going to move forward as a family, spreading love. In the Bible, everybody, the tribe of Israel, they were all related till they broke off. Listen, some people are so bitter and so damaged that there is no bringing them back. But we're going to work with the ones that we need to work with. I got a friend right now. She on the line. And when I say good morning, like she'll say, good morning, handsome. And I'm like, all right. It just makes my day. Because some days I don't feel handsome. Some days I don't feel sexy. And I got to put on the facade. It just, you cannot hold on to that anger, because anger is detrimental. Anger and loneliness are a deadly spirit. Anyways, I've talked too long. I went 8 minutes over what I wanted to do. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that like my reels, that follow me on all social media. I'm trying not to cry up in here. But I do appreciate each and every one of you. Hit that like, share button, please. Have a conversation on your page about this. Do men like women? Do women like men? Have an open and honest conversation on your page. Don't really just let them talk, and you'll be surprised at how hurt people have been. Do they like each other? Yeah. But I bet you when you uncover the onion, a lot of them are disappointed in the actions that we have done to each other. All right, I love you guys. Follow me on all social medias. Watch Big Nate TV, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and the good old Twitter. We got that one last one in there. Hold on, let's drop these. I'm dropping the comments in right now. So, listen, we're going to do a whole conversation about the biggest liar that you have ever encountered. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Lakeisha, CIAA, sis.